My name is Matt Sigler. I'm professor of worship and historical theology at Seattle Pacific University and Seminary. The question that was really driving this chapter for me was, what good is worship in a world that's broken? Wouldn't we be better served to get together and mobilize a soup kitchen on Sunday instead of singing songs or praying prayers? And I'll be the first to say, I don't think that's the answer, but it's something I've wrestled with. Some would say that worship is about helping us heal up so that we can get through the week. Others would say worship is to fuel us for the work of justice, to make us aware of what we need to do. And what I want to suggest in this chapter is that maybe it's neither of those things. Maybe worship is central to Christian identity and practice, and it's part of God's heart for the world that we get as we come together for worship. When we worship together, we get a vision of the world as God sees it, and we are sent out as ambassadors of God's new creation to a world that is broken and hurting and divided. One of the things I hope you'll wrestle with as you talk through this chapter is, how does your own church think about the purpose of worship? And in what ways is worship seen as either an escape from the world or just kind of a function that helps us do the work that God's given us to do? Maybe it's neither of those, or maybe you need to think through, how can we think of it more holistically? As you talk through this chapter, one of the things I'll encourage you to do is to look at how our abolitionists wrestled with this question of, what good is worship in the face of systemic racism and slavery?